Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, the Nicoya Peninsula of Costa Rica, Icaria, Greece, and Loma Linda, California. They are the blue zones, 5 places where people live the longest and are the healthiest. But the question is, why? Let me pick one of these places, and I'll just pick Nicoya Peninsula of Costa Rica. What is it about this environment?
You know, there is no silver bullet in any of these blue zones. I call it silver buckshot. Well, what are they doing? Well, first of all, they're eating a Mesoamerican staple diet, or they have for most of their life, which consists of 3 foods. I argue it's the best diets humans have ever invented: corn, beans, and squash. Anybody can afford them. High in complex carbohydrates, high in niacin, high in folate. That was about 80% of their diet. So that's part of it. Like all blue zones, they were remote from the rest of Costa Rica. They have a 30 or 40 year delay at, the onset of fast food restaurants and chips and sodas and cars. None of these centenarians have driven. They've walked their whole lives. It's the additive of the right diet, the right social environment, the right physical environment that is producing these extraordinary outsized life expectancy numbers.
Can that, what you just described in Nicoya Peninsula, can that be adapted?
Not only can, but it does. Take Fort Worth, Texas. We worked there for 5 years. And after 5 years, against Texas controls, we saw a drop in obesity by about 3%. Life satisfaction went up, vegetable consumption went up, physical activity went up. Not because we went in and tried to convince beef-crazed Fort Worth to eat more beans, but because we went to all the restaurants and the schools and the grocery stores and convinced them to make the healthy foods cheaper and more accessible. We got the city to adopt policies to make that city more walkable and more bikeable, and it worked. Now, is it a full blue zone like Sardinia? No, but we got them 10 to 15% of the way towards a blue zone. It's just, instead of focusing on a pharmaceutical or a better healthcare plan or, some anti-aging nostrum, we simply looked at the environments of blue zones and we tried to apply them to an American context, and it's worked every time we've tried it.